Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com, and thank you very much for joining another weekly top stocks to watch for the next short week. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Top 10 stocks on my watch for the next week. Reminder, Monday off. Week starts on Tuesday. Long weekend ahead of us, but preparing for the next week. DOCS, Doximity Inc. I want to see continuation above the 28.80, towards the 31.90 and then 36.30. This area, the 36 area, will be the next major resistance. TDC, double multi-bottom scenario of this area, right? Now we have an uptrend channel, uptrend line that helps us to identify support, resistance, next resistance at the 51 area. Above this one, we will see the same price action magnitude we saw over here to the downside. We will get the same action to the upside. Above 47.80, we will see 49.50, 51, and then 57 to the upside. HD, very nice bullish week. I want to see continuation on HD. Now we can take Fibonacci. Next resistance will be the 380. As long as 355 is holding a support on the weekly, we are good to go towards the 380 and then 413. NCNO, if you're a pattern trader, pattern seeker, what do you see? You can see some kind of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, inverted head and shoulders, but you know me, you know Fibonacci traders, we do not rely on patterns. We follow price, we use Fibonacci, we use trend lines to help us identify the next, where price might be heading next with the highest probability. Now, as long as 33.70 is holding, we can go long. I prefer break above this trend line and then 38 and then 44.70 to the upside. FRSH is next. You see my alert over here? This is where I plan to go long. 2 days closing above this area. No need to guess. You can take Fibonacci above the 24.30. Next, 26.74. And you can take also trend lines to help you identify the road north that Freshworks Inc. is inside. Now going from the right lane to the left lane on the speed highway north. Long continuation above 24.30, 26 and 30 to the upside. DPZ, Domino's Pizza, 416, very tough resistance, but 396 is holding pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. Let's see, 2-3 days closing above the 416 and then long towards 444 and 480. Why 2-3 days? Maybe even more, maybe a weekly close above the 416, because one daily candle will not change the overall sentiment from the weekly. The sentiment on the weekly is that the 416 super tough resistance since March of 2022. So one daily candle will not change it. This is why we look on the weekly. Zoom out to get a better point of view. Now you can take also trend lines to help you identify, you guessed it, the road north. For DPZ, long above 416. Of course, everything you see and hear on my channel is for educational purposes only. Always do your own due diligence. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your money. If you will not take care of your money, no one will do it for you. No one. OSCR, Oscar Health, super bullish, 30% to the upside. We had an alert above the 993. I missed it. Some of my premium members went in long once the 993.10. Let's be honest, a little bit above 10, 10.20. They cut this long. Now, super nice. Long continuation above 12.13 towards 15.63. Z-scaler, ZS is the ticker, 231 super resistance. On the other hand, 211 is working as support, long continuation, 2-3 days above 232, and then 260 to the upside. And yes, also here you have trend lines that will show you the way towards 302 and then 356. All you need to do is learn in-depth candlestick analysis on multi-time frames, Fibonacci and trend lines. Fibonacci and trend lines, they are the true support resistance, and moreover, they're also the true guide, the only GPS you need for future price action. You also have this trend line. So 260, this area will be the next tough resistance. Above it, towards 300 and 356. Trend lines, Fibonacci, they go infinite to the future. All the rest of the indicators are purely lagging. So we don't want to follow something that is lagging behind price, right? You don't believe me? Do your own due diligence, do your own research. This is what I did in my first 2 years until I become professional, profitable trader. I went through most of these indicators and most of the strategies based on the indicators, and what did I find? They gave me nothing, because as traders, the only thing we want is super simple. Where to buy, where to sell, where to put my stop loss, and where price might be heading next with the highest probability. This is all we want as traders, right? Super simple. It's not. Think about it. If you have all these free indicators, free strategies, free education all across the social media, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups, all the free resources that you can find is within a click of a button. And still, more than 95% of all traders fail in the first year. Why? It's not because they cannot think or cannot understand. Most traders are like you. Most traders are like me. Normal people having normal life, family, everything. So why more than 95% of them fail? Maybe the tools they have are not good. Maybe the tools, all these free tools, free indicators, strategies, maybe they don't work. Think about it. D-Dog long continuation above 124 towards the 140 together with this trend line. MRVL, Marvel Technologies, finally breaking above this trend line. This trend line started over December of 2021. 2 years of a downtrend, broke to the upside, and if you're a pattern trader, what do you see? Some kind of a cup handle, which basically cup and handle, if you look at this, it's a longer term, higher time frame, right? This is a 2 years time frame. This is the low, and now you have a higher low on a yearly time frame, long continuation above 67.55 towards 75. I will put my alert just below, so I will not miss it. Always use the alerts. ADSK, Autodesk Inc. This 233 area from resistance. Look here. Now, in the past few weeks, support, long continuation above 244 towards 256, and then towards this orange uptrend line. So we have 11 stocks, 256, 290, as long as we are above 233. So now you are fully prepared. You have the top stocks to watch for the coming week. You have the weekly market recap. Go back, watch it again and again and again. Be sure you understand what you see. If you don't, do not trade. Thank you very much for joining, and I will see you in the next video. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to check the weekly market review. Just go to the playlist, weekly market review, and be fully prepared for the next week. Until the next video, enjoy the rest of your weekend.